Working with LBugs, LaurynHill, aka Miss Hill. We were she lived down in Miami, just outside of Miami. And at this time, she went through a slew of different engineers. And then my guy, Jeff Villanueva, had caught wind that she was looking for engineers. So I had put Jeff on the Rodney Jerkins sessions, and Jeff got me on the LaurynHill sessions. We would switch off and on. They put us in corporate housing and that kind of stuff, and we'd take different shifts. And Lauryn had her setup in her house, the studio, and she had all the latest gears, all the different, latest preamps and microphones. In fact, she had 16 microphones set up, and she wanted us to record the microphones all at the same time. And me being an engineer, I'm like, yeah, well, I don't know if that's necessarily the best, because you got this Telefunken in front of you. That's going to give us the best, and we run it through the DW Hearn. That's going to give us that best sound for your voice. And we had, like I said, M149s, we had C12s, we had all kinds of Manley Golds, we had all kinds of beautiful microphones set up around her. And she's like, well, yeah, you say that Telefunken is going to be the best microphone for me, but how do you know that? She's like, when Michael Jordan goes up in the air for a slam dunk, how many cameras in the arena is taking a picture of him at the same time? And I'm like, okay, I see your point. I'm not going to defy you on that. And we did it, but when I played them all back, you have phase cancellation happening and all kinds of really weird stuff happening. But I was like, I can give you that ambient sound by adding, reverb and different textures to your voice with EQs and compression and saturation, all kinds of beautiful stuff. But she was adamant on recording with all 16 mics on at the same time. Now, one thing I can say to her credit is she's probably the best female MC that I'm not even gonna say female, best MC that I heard on a microphone, because she played us some stuff that I don't know had been released since then, but I know the Damian Marley stuff, and because she was dating Rohan Marley at the time, but the Damian Marley stuff that she did was incredible. But then she played some other stuff. It was like burying MCs, like all MCs. So she's probably one of the greatest talents that I've ever worked with. And she even stated that. She's like, I'm going to be one of the greatest artists that you ever work with. And short of Boyz II Men and Whitney Houston and artists like that, I can clearly say she was one of the top talented artists that I have worked with.